In the movie Star Wars, Yoda says something very important. He says, "Do or do not, there is no trying." And in the movie The Matrix, when Morpheus is trying to teach Neo to jump through the buildings, very long distance buildings, Morpheus says to Neo, "Don't think about jumping, just jump." So, in law of assumption community, and law of, especially when beginners come to this sort of teaching, they are trying to manifest, right? Everybody's like, "I've been trying to do this for this long. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying SATs. I'm trying affirmation. I'm trying to live in the end." Well, trying is failing, as Kanye West says in one of his famous interviews. You just don't try, you just do. You just are or you are not in the now moment. Every now moment you have two choices. Neville Goddard says to desire a thing is to have it. And you are already that which you desire to be, and your refusal to believe it is the only reason you do not see it. So what is this refusal to believe? Because we are trying to manifest, we are trying to change ourselves, and because what does trying imply? I'm not it, so I'm trying to be it. Right? I'm not it yet, so I need to try harder, I need to learn more. And my last video is also about this topic as well, which is that we are overwhelmingly or obsessively trying to figure out how to do it, and we just don't do it. We don't live in the end. We are trying to live in the end. We are pretending to live in the end, and then when nothing happens in a few days, it shocks us and we go back to the old ways. Well, let me give you examples of what it means to live in the end. There is a desire that arises within you to be financially independent or something like that, or your business is booming. Now, what does that imply about you? That you are a successful businessman or woman. That you are success. You are success right now. Now, you carry this new identity with you, understanding the higher laws of being, law of consciousness, assumption, all this stuff. You understand all this stuff, right? And so you are carrying that with you, knowing that there is a version of you that exists who is successful. And you are being that version right now. You are not pretending to be, you are being it literally now. And now how does that look like? It looks like this. You wake up in the morning and you say, "My business is booming." You get excited about your business and you do not check your phone to see if it is actually booming. Because if you check to see if it is happening or not, you are being a person who is not successful, and he is checking the 3D to see if it is. And when you really live in the end, you lose the desire to check for 3D, because you are it now. If you are it now, then why are you checking? Now this can feel challenging initially, because we have this human tendency to check for things, right? Because we don't really believe in the law fully. And that's the pitfall, right? To claim something to be right now, that means you are it right now. There is no transition period, there is no waiting for it, there is no craving for it, there is no desiring it, you are it now. And the 3D becomes irrelevant. It becomes just an experience that you are having, but it becomes irrelevant. You don't seek any validation from it. From time to time I go to Reddit. There is a subreddit of Neville Goddard, because I am trying to not scroll too much on social media. I'm trying to take my own advice, and I have cut off Twitter completely because it's very negative, and I'm trying to reduce using Instagram and these other social media platforms less and less. And this is why I like to read some stuff, either books or go to Naval Guarders Reddit, subreddit, just to read, not to convince myself of anything. Right? Just to live in that state of being that yes, I am applying the law, this is what I know, just to remind myself. And every single success story that people put there goes along the lines of, first, they were trying to apply the law for this many months or years and they did not get it. They effort hard, they worked hard to get it done, but they were failing. And then eventually they gave up on applying the law and they stopped applying processes. Some of them still apply the process, but not from trying to make it so. They just basically gave up on trying and they fully went in being. Some of them will say, oh, okay, fuck it, I have it. I'm not gonna do nothing, I'm not gonna check 3D. I'm gonna forget about all this garbage. I have it, and that's it. Or some of them would say, they would just imagine and go into the Sabbath, go into the resting, this trusting the universe that it is done and going about their day. Basically being the person who has it. And that is when all of them had their breakthrough. So how does this look like in practice? Again, the example of business, or let's give the example of specific person. You say that you are blissfully married to your specific person. You have claimed that identity. Now tomorrow you wake up and there is no text message from them. There is still no contact and nothing has happened in the 3D. If you have truly claimed that and you are living in the end, you claim it in the morning that I am blissfully married to this person and we are happily living together with ease, harmony, comfort and deep love. And then you drink your morning coffee, you eat your breakfast and you go to your work as though it is done, not worrying about the text message, not worrying about the how, not worrying about the when. And you keep doing it, keep being it without needing the validation from the 3D. And one thing leads to another. You're not looking for it. You're not looking for it. It just happens automatically. And a few months later, you're married to this person. I recently read this kind of story on Reddit as well. A person was describing 5 years of ups and downs, and the person they were trying to manifest, they felt that was out of their league. Breakups, ugly relationship, ups and downs, and now they're finally married to this person. And the story is the same. Applying the law, trying to apply the law, trying to manifest, to just being it. Just saying that I am it, I don't care, I am it right now, and living your life from living in the end, being in the end. And not letting anything shake them. There was another story by a gentleman who was gonna get evicted very soon from their current apartment, and they were in desperate need of another apartment. And I don't remember the whole story perfectly, but the point that I want to make from the story is they were being or living in the end so completely that their wife got angry with them, with this person, that why are you not looking for apartments? We are going to get evicted. But this person said, but I am already in my dream house, like we're already in our perfect house. And it's already figured out. So he was doing nothing. And that can sound very trippy to people in your reality, but this is how living in the end works. You be that person now. You don't try to be that person. You don't pretend to be that person. You are it now. And whenever something happens in the 3D, you have two choices. Just two choices. Your SP texts you, you have two choices. Are you married to them or you're not married to them? You're either fulfilled or you're not. You're it or you're not it. And however you respond to this situation is going to determine your experience. You wake up in the morning, you have already assumed that your business is booming, but there are no clients. You see nothing on your phone. In that moment, if you're truly committed to living in the end and you're really doing it, not trying to be, you're just it now, you're going to say, no, my business is booming, I am making X amounts of dollars, I am a successful person, everything I touch turns to gold, I am success, and I give tremendous value to people, that's why they love me, that's why they love my service, and it's working perfectly. And I don't need validation from the 3D because I am it. And you don't even feel the need for clients, you don't even desire or want it because you are it. Now, initially it does feel like a bumpy road. It does feel like you are driving on a gravel or like a rocky road. It does feel like that. That's where persistence comes into play. But here's the thing, even with the bumpy road, you are not trying to be that person, right? Throw away the word trying. You are it now. It's just that your own old identity and your own emotions are gonna make it feel like you are pretending. You're not pretending, you are it now. You have claimed that you are it now. But your own emotions may backfire a little bit initially, and they try to get you out of it. That is also another so-called event that is happening in the 3D, where you're gonna be tested by yourself. That are you actually living in the end, or you're pretending to live in the end? If you are really committed to living in the end, you will feel those emotions. I just received a comment from one viewer that, what about those emotions when you really feel disappointed and you're trying to live in the end, but the emotions make you feel disappointed? And I said that feel those emotions, but do not assign the meaning to them that you're not it or you're not fulfilled, right? So even in your desired reality, you will still have all sorts of emotions. Emotions are not a proof of anything. Emotions are just an experience of who you are being, or who the residue of the old you. But you are not trying to be anything. You are being who you desire to be right now, and you are operating from that lens. Whatever happens in the 3D, good, bad, or nothing, you say, no, I am that who I desire to be. I am successful, I'm blissfully married, and everything is working out perfectly for me. And being that person every single moment, and you just don't turn away. Just don't turn away no matter what happens. This is how every single success story of whoever has manifested anything has gone through. For the so-called big things, life-changing, so-called drastic quantum jumping, big identity shifts. Small things, because they are already acceptable to our consciousness, they're already in our sphere of existence, and our acceptance of what can happen to me, like receiving $100 or $50, or receiving something like small amount of money equal to your salary. These small things feel small because we accept them in our current identity. So for those things you don't have to deny much, you don't have to work hard to be that, because you're already it. So it's normal and natural for you to receive these small manifestations, like getting a parking lot. You don't dread about getting a parking spot, so you get it, right? Parking spot. But these drastic identity shifts, from going from an ugly breakup to living happily ever after with your specific person, these things they appear to be difficult because of your own emotions of the old self that you have lived for so long with. But again, once you decide that you are it now, that you are blissfully married, then there is no more trying. You're not trying to be it, you're not pretending to be it, you're it now. It just is, you are. And how the world will rearrange itself to show you who you are being. But initially, you might feel emotions. You might feel the opposite of who you have desired to be. You might feel like nothing has happened for some days. But if you're noticing these things, you're still trying to be, right? So if a thought comes to you that nothing is happening, where is my manifestation? Remind yourself that no, I am it now. I am blissfully married. So what do you mean nothing is happening? I don't need validation from the 3D, right? It's irrelevant. I am it now. So no clients come. You are like, no, I am success. It doesn't matter. I don't need validation from the 3D. I am success. I am a successful person. So of course my business is booming. Of course my um, money is pouring in. Of course I am abundance, right? You reframe it to your identity of who you have claimed yourself to be, and you be that now. And then you go about your day. Whatever the tasks of the day were, you do those tasks, and at the back of your mind keeps, carry that identity with you like a fragrance, that you are it now. And no matter how many times your mind wanders that nothing is happening, am I doing it right, maybe I should study more, maybe I should do this or do that, no, all those questions are implying that you are not it. Every single moment there are only two choices: you're either it or you're not. And to live in the end is to say that you are it now, and then just living your life. Even if it seems difficult initially, I assure you it becomes easier. The more you do it, the more it becomes easier to be that person right now, because you keep choosing it. So the mind eventually starts to back off, right? The old identity eventually starts to back off because it gets tired, because you're not giving it any space to exist. It only exists because when you agree with it. So always don't try to be, just be. Don't try to jump, just jump, right? Don't think about jumping, just jump. Don't pretend to be that person, just be that person, right? And operate from that identity in your 3D, and you will see how effortlessly or how seamlessly your 3D will shift to prove you who you are being. So those who want to work with me one-on-one, the link is in the description, or you can join the membership channel where I answer all your questions every Saturday via live stream, in depth. Link is in the description. This is it for this video. Until next time, bye bye.